guys, my name is OTG and welcome back to another video, and this time it's the F1 2010 career mode. So basically, in the last episode we had a bit of a mishap. Not everything went the way I planned, but this time out I'm going to hopefully have more of a successful run. We're here in the paddock. As you can see, all the way out there is Kamui. There he is. Yeah. I love you. You've got these two. Oh, over there we've got a Toro Rosso driver. Is that? Looks like Wemmy. You got some foreign news report over there. Some cameramen. That's meant to be David Croft, but it's very poor representation of him. We go inside. There's the Russian woman who scares the hell out of me. Helmet wise, I want to change, but I don't know what one to go for. I don't want to go for the classic UK one because that's just horribly boring in my eyes. Because everyone goes for that. I like the Portugal one. Maybe it's a blank colour. I know it's upset. I have to go France. I think if I can throw it, it's France. I kind of like the French one. Maybe the Belgian, but I want to mix it up, and I don't like the Japanese one anymore. It's kind of a bit boring. Another nice feature about this is the fact they've got the web page of the Sauber guys from back in 2010, which is a nice feature on there. If you want a quick run through the standings, we did finish 16th in the last race, and leading the championship is Sebastian Vettel, followed by Mark Webber. We're 9th in the contracts. No contracts so far, so have to keep an eye out for that. 20% race, 12 laps. I changed it to short race weekend. Same thing as yesterday. I'm quickly going to change the flashbacks because you guys said half of you said you wanted them, half of you said you didn't want them. So what I decided to do is I have two. I get to use 2 per race, and once they've run out, then that's it. Because people were saying they wanted me to race against HRTs, which I thought was a fun idea, but at the same time, I kind of want to be racing with the big guys up top to get some points to make this interesting, so then I eventually get into a better team, which then means that it's just all round better. But better than the HRTs is fun because it's like really easy overtaking and it just gives me something to do. Which is why I wouldn't mind spinning out that much, because it's then making some form of interesting gameplay. It's more of a case of when I'm just out in the middle of nowhere, have nothing to do, and I'm just driving there having a conversation or two with you guys. But I asked for subjects to talk about in this video. I apologise for my tware. We're here at Alberts Park, the Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne. I'm going to lean back. That's my computer. I'm quickly going to close that browser. I'm going to close all browsers to make sure that doesn't happen. I apologise. I didn't expect that to happen. We qualified in 7th. Tyres we're going to start on our 75% conditioned, what they're called, options. We've got the primes, inters, wet, so the tyres of choice. We've got 3 more sets of primes that can be used. Do you want? Yeah, also got told to show the setup, so this is clearly what we're running apparently. I don't remember running 1111 wings. I don't remember running 1111. Do I remember running this? I don't. Did I save one? Okay, well apparently I've got to reload my setup. Oh, there we go. This is the setup I used. So there we go. I don't know what the other one was. That was a little bit dodgy. Come through. This is the setup that I've decided to go for. So if you play the game, please pick up on it. I'm going to change the front wings to more race based. For saving tyres, we'll go for that. So yeah, subject to the video. Somebody said I'll quickly have a look at them in a minute, but if I can remember them off the top of my head, then I'll bring them up halfway through the video. I think one of them is like, where do you live, like the basic stuff, so if you don't know me, I can then explain to you. But we're going on to the track now. To answer that first question, where do I live? I live in, I know where I live, I'm trying to explain it though to make it more obvious, so if anyone knows. I live in Essex, whereabouts, anyway, if you know where Chelmsford is, or Colchester, in between there. So if anyone does know that, then please leave it down below. Also, many people have asked me the question, what do I use to record? That's a PVR. I will be getting an Elgato to record next-gen gameplay as well. But I'll get them subjects up in a minute. But at this point in time, it's more important that I focus on the 5th light, as we are away here in the home of the Australian Grand Prix. I've just turned down my TV. That's why I'm squeezing the Ferrari there. I apologise. Oh, I got a penalty. Okay. Well, I had to turn my TV down. I'm restarting the race. I apologise. That was kind of my own fault. Squeezed him a little bit there, but I'm not accepting that because I kind of just made a mistake and tried to turn my TV down. Also, like the flare at the fact that you can see the waves in the air. But we're away here. Up into 6th now. Have to brake very early into the corner. Don't want to make contact with Fernando, who's gone wide there. Kept 6th, so we've gained a position off the start. Oh no, there's Felipe. That is a good overtake from Felipe. He's got a better exit. Also, I think this Sauber does look like the Williams Martini up the inside. That's a dodgy move from me. Oh, if I get a penalty, I wouldn't be surprised. I've gone down to 10th. Wow, I didn't get a penalty. That surprised me. That was my own fault. No, we've got to get past Robert Kubica. What is he doing? He's just stopped on the apex of a corner where you can take full speed. Oh, come on, Robert. Come on. Okay, we're up into 9th now. The more important battle, though, is the fact that both Saubers are in points. And we need to get past them here. Quickly, and then another question. What's your favourite track on this game? It's Istanbul. In the current season, it's Singapore as well, which is on this game. Oh, there's Kamui Kobayashi now. We're going side by side. Teammate orders. Surely he's not going to fight back on this. It's a simple move, and there we go. And there's Nico Rosberg in the Mercedes AMG. That's one place, and there's his teammate Michael Schumacher. So we could be looking at 6th position here. We've got to brake very early. Oh, there we go. Schumacher giving us some space, but the AI are very competitive around this track. They do like to have a battle, but the issue they do have is on the first lap there. They like to brake very early. Come on, Michael. Oh, this is a good battle. I'm liking this. See, this is what you don't get on F1 2013. I need to ask you guys a question as we finish the first lap. I was thinking as I'm going through these old F1 games, if you like an F1 2011 career mode maybe in the future over the summer maybe, and also would you like me to finish Bianca's Road to Red Bull? If you're a fan of that series, please leave that down below because it's on F1 2012. I'm willing to finish it. I don't really want to play on F1 2013, and just so you know, Devillo's Journey will be coming back. Maybe not with all the amazing graphics and all the fancy graphics, but it will definitely be coming back. And I don't forget about the series. So I've got a few series. Also, Formula 101 starts on the 1st of July, so that's something for you guys to look forward to. That's just over a month away as we go into this corner. A little dodgy there. We've gained a bit of time with Schumacher. Just so you know, I am on legendary difficulty for anyone who's wondering. But look at the gap that Massa's pulled. Just shows the pace difference in this Sauber compared to that, but I can reel it in, I hope. Kamui's down in 9th. I think that's Rosberg, who's just had a mistake on the minimap. As I take a quick glance and look. Oh, who's that? That's Massa. Oh, is it? Is that Massa? That is. He's made a mistake, but saying that so have I. So, popcorn kettle black. I've also noticed, was this... I don't remember that far back. Did this race used to be on at sunset? If it was, please leave it down below, but I do like it. It looks very sunset-esque. So, what else is that? Abu Dhabi's on this season. So next up, I believe, is the Malaysian Grand Prix. I'm not 100% sure about the calendar on this game. But, yeah, I'm enjoying this game. It's really fun. It's more arcadey, which means it's more competitive, which means overall I just enjoy it. So, yeah, if we can smash the like button as we go on to lap 3 for this video. If you want to see it more, keep commenting down below with subjects. I didn't really get any subjects. I got a few questions. One of them was about Devillo's Journey. Also, how I can be in Formula 101. You can't be in Formula 101 for Season 2, I'm sorry. For Season 3 on F1 2014, feel free to sign up. We've got 101, 102, and I'm considering branching out into Formula 103 because we've got I'm getting a few people still saying I want to join the league. So I want to build as much security in this as possible and make it as competitive and everyone's welcome. But yeah, if people comment saying, oh, but I wanted to be in 101 originally and then I got kicked out because I was too slow, well, I'm sorry. We've done trials. If you didn't show up for trials and didn't prove yourself, then I can't let you in my league because I want it to be the most enjoyable race experience for everyone in the league. One person compared to 15. I'd much rather have the 15, happy over the one. Don't care who you are, you get treated the same way, unless, of course, you're aggressive towards us. Well, when I say us, myself and my not my partners, they're kind of like, I wouldn't say they work for me, they just like do jobs for 101, like Mike runs F102, and I'm making mistakes as I catch Massa and I keep catching up with Massa and then just keep blowing it, and now Schumacher's on my rear end, which is not good. That's not good either, that wasn't good. Oh, there he is, there's Schumacher. Oh, there's Kobayashi. This is not good for me. I need to just get on that track. I'm blocking cars. They're in the pits now. They're in the pits. That is just... I got a penalty. Ignored yellow flag. How? Drive through. Okay, let's have a quick look-see back. Is it this? I'm gonna go back to here. I'm just gonna stop. Caution. Restriction on overtaking. Okay, well I've used one of them, and that's not good now. So I've cocked up, and I apologise. But there's Button. He's in 13th. I'm in 12th now as people are pitting. He's not good. Kamui Kobayashi hasn't pitted yet, but it's only lap 4. So, oh god, have I lost a front wing or something? I'm gonna have to pit this lap, I think. Go for the undercut because I really want some points, and I can't have Kobayashi finishing 6th, and I get nothing out of this race. But there's Al Jashwari. So, you know, I'm not losing time. I can still gain it. But that's a dodgy corner cut from me there. This game is very strict. You know, God, I couldn't correct it in time, which is a little bit annoying. But another warning for corner cut. I need to be a bit more careful. Is that Kamui? No, that's a Force India. What am I doing there? Come on, Ollie. You can do this. Oh, also, people ask my first name. My first name is Ollie. You would know that if you followed me on Twitter, which there's a little thing down the banner down below. This Sauber's a nice car. Let's have a quick 3D look. It's a nice car. Oh my god! What am I doing? Okay, let's just focus on the racing. I should have done it really in the pit lane maybe. But oh, that's one nicely taken corner. Penalty. Okay, instant replay. I knew I had to be careful on the corner cuts. Really, I don't think that's a major corner cut. What the hell am I doing there? That's... Oh, would you guys class that as a major corner cut though? I mean, just look at it. That wasn't the biggest corner cut in the world. I've seen people... that was exactly the same as last time, but I've got a better X out that corner to Al Jashwari now. Going to go around the outside. He's going to squeeze me. I'm going to have to brake earlier. Has that got me the position? The Toro Rosso can't deal with my pace in the set. Oh! Oh, he's obviously clipped my side pod there. I didn't turn in on them. Oh, there's Adrian Sutil. I don't know whether to come into the pit. Sutil is, and I'm going to come in and join him. I'm going to come in. I might as well. Engine. Okay, it's stuck in standard, and now I've also figured out that you can go into modes and stuff. Here we are. What sort of time are we going to set? Ah, come on. There we go. Have we come out ahead of anyone? Ah, we've gained time on the Force India. There we go. We've jumped the Force India in the pits. That's not bad. We might have lost a little bit of time, but we gained a position. So whereabouts? We come out in 19th. Now it's going to be a case of how much can I regain now. So that was pretty poor there. But let's see if I can push forward. It's just this game is just like so much fun, but it's quite difficult because online you get more. You actually get like a when you it's like an anti-spin or something. Like when you start spinning, you cram on the brake bar on the brakes on the brakes, and you just resurface and just slow down and stop any movement and just turn back onto the racing line. On this, no, I tried, that didn't work. But there's Yano True. Is it Yano Truly? I honestly have forgotten, but I know it's Truly. I think it's Yano, but you know, I'm not a professional. I should remember really, but I don't. Oddly enough, you have got Adrian Sutil on this game, which is a nice little thing. Hulkenberg's in a Williams, which I mentioned, which is a nice variation of the Williams. I like that. But I'm looking forward to the F1 2014 Williams, which I think most people are. But there's Sebastian Buemi, another Toro Rosso. That's one overtake down, and that Toro Rosso does look like a 2014 car now. Oh, there's Truly. That's not good from me. Broken very late there, but saying that, this braking is just a hazard on this game. There we go. That's Truly now surely up the inside. We've got to make the move. I can't be held up much longer by him. And there we go, on the inside, 17th now. Petrov, who's not in a Lotus, he's in a Renault. If I called that Caterham, I apologise, but I don't think I did. Where does that put me up to? That puts me up in the 13th. Kamui Kobayashi is up there, so I'm in 13th. Kobayashi at the moment scoring more points and going to beat me. I can't allow that. We've got 6 more laps to go. Let's push on, let's go. I need subjects as well for these videos, guys, because I would like to talk to you about things you want to know. Somebody asked me, what was your first video on? And, well, for my 1 year anniversary, well, not my 1 year, 3 year anniversary, 3 or 4 year anniversary, one of the two, on YouTube, I'm going to be doing my first video and upload that onto my channel, so you get to see that. But my first video was, my first proper commentary was, depends really. My first actual video uploaded would have been Call of Duty. My first commentary was F1 2010. Career mode in a Sauber. Really poor. Really badly. I didn't know what I was doing. Third person camera view. I was such a noob at that game back then. Then F1 2011 I kind of got into the more, how do I put it, the more YouTubing aspect. Oh, I lost a rear end there. And just got more well adjusted in how to play the game. But we're trying to catch Petrov. It's Vitaly Petrov, of course. There we go. This track just seems to be different. One thing I don't like about this game is my tyres can be facing completely left as far as possible, and I'll only be turning like maybe a metre. It's a bit dodgy, but that obviously has been changed in the current games. I just hope they make the new F1 game as fun as this. But there's Luca Di Grassi, and now we're very close to some points. We've got two, if we can gain the position on Petrov here, and then that guy ahead. We noticed in Bahrain that cars can spin out, so well, there are quite a few cars. We've got to try and brake later to catch Petrov. There we go. I think it's two Renaults who are there. I love the Renaults, but there you go. See, you made a mistake. Why can't the current F1 game be like that? There's Petrov. This is not good. Oh, come on. Well, I say it's not good. I mean, it is good. It's just the fact of the way he did it. Up the inside, we had to get that done. We're up into 11th now. We're one place off a point, which will be so valuable in this race. Petrov is staying behind. There we go. That was nicely done. So he was right behind me, bearing down my throat. And we just got that securely done. And here we come up now. Sector time, let's see. Well, okay, we'll have a look now. So how far are we? We're about 3 seconds, maybe 3.4. See, why that would have been a corner cut on another go, but we're about 3.5 seconds behind. So let's see what that is coming up to the. But I can definitely tell I'm gaining time. Definitely gaining time on them, and I can even see. Is that might? That's not Kobayashi. It's not red. But oh, there's Kobayashi. So clearly gaining some time because look at the gap to Petrov, but it's Robert Kubica. The pole, I believe he is. He'll come around this final corner. That's a points position now. The cameras are beaming down on us, not only just from my point of view. But if you guys have any challenges you'd like me to do this video, so would you like me to do a race in third person? That'd be very cruel of you. Would you like me to do it in cockpit cam? I'm very much game for doing cockpit cam for a race. Haven't had any wet races yet. But obviously, Bahrain's in the desert. And this is summertime in Australia when this race is taking place. That's a late break. That's a late break. Oh, that was nice. That's how it should be. That was good. Oh, there we go. There's Robert Kubica, and we're gaining up to the other guy. So there we go. That's 10th. Why is he slowed down so significantly? This is at the same place we got his teammate. So if we keep this rate up, we can gain on that other guy, who's Al Jaswari, the Toro Rosso driver. So that's a points position there, ladies and gentlemen. We're up into 10th place, which represents 1 point if I'm correct. Oh, late break. Oh, there we go. Oh, warning. Is it corner cut? Well, more like track extending. But, you know, let's see what the gap is to this car coming up to here, which is... Oh, what was it? It's 2.3. So it's not 3.5 compared to last time, but we are gaining time. It just means the AI on is aggressive going through the corners. But I can definitely feel I can catch my teammate. That would just be amazing if I could. So it's very exciting, this video, because I've got some points on the line now. So I had a good start. I was actually very rapid catching Massa, but you know, you're going to make mistakes on these games as we're coming up to who the hell? Why is it? Oh, Jaswari's in the pit. So that must have been a last minute manoeuvre, but he was losing time to us significantly. So up into 9th now, and now it's Nico Rosberg, one of the Mercedes cars who he was originally battling, who is next up, braking late into this corner. Warning, I need to be careful now, no more. That was a bit risky. 5.4 seconds. Kobayashi is 7.7, but saying that, he's right next to him. So if we gain on Rosberg, we gain on on Kobayashi. So let's go through this corner nice and aggressively. That is a nice line. I'm feeling this car. If I didn't say my favourite track is Singapore, but my fastest track is this by far. This is the only race I actually won in F101. Saying that, we did only do about 6 races. Oh, as I go wide, but I still was dominant around this track, and I showed my pace in this. So I'm very much looking forward to the first race of 101 when it comes around, as it's probably going to be my best chance of getting a race win. With some of the drivers in that league, I'm probably not going to have a chance. But I've lost time to Rosberg, which is disappointing. Let's see what the gap is. It was something like 5.4. I've probably lost a hit significant. Oh my god, I've gained. Wow. I've gained a second and I went off the track. Okay, let's go into overdrive now. Go into fast mix. Yeah, let's go into fast a little bit. Let's get some time out of this car. Oh, look how close we are. I really want to beat the teammate. He got me in the last race after I made a mistake. At the moment, we've got double points pouring. Oh my god. Double point scoring position. But come on, we can do this. This is important to me. Come on, we got significantly. We got about 3 laps, the 10th, 11th, and then the 12th final lap. So yeah, we got about 3 laps now. Oh god. Oh, and that's another car that's come out of the pits. So that is another place we can gain. So at the moment, Kobayashi's in 6th, so we can actually get 6th. Let's just push. Put this down into standard. I don't... Oh, come on, this is brilliant. This is Nico Rosberg not having a 2014-esque race today. As we come through that corner, keeping it on the power through 3rd gear. Nice. Extend the track there and get into that corner beautifully. Oh, and look what's happening here. This is really actually helping me a lot. They're all slowing down. I won't need 3 laps. This could be a triple overtake in this sector coming up. Kobayashi, I think he's holding him up and he's got ahead. He can have fresher tyres. That's just letting me into the battle. This isn't going to go well. Kobayashi, be careful. That's a Red Bull. That's what it is, a Red Bull. So Kobayashi was holding him up, and this is not good now because Rosberg is actually going to get the move on him. Oh, come on. Come on, Kamui. Keep it going. Hold them up. Keep up with them. I need you to do this for me. Come on, Kamui. Track extending there, but we've got some time. 2.1 seconds. That's nowhere near 2.1 seconds. 2.1? What did I say? Yeah, 2.1 seconds, yeah. There's Kamui Kobayashi holding up Nico now, and there we go, the inside of Nico Rosberg, and that's the move done. Kamui's got to be smart here. Kamui has to be smart. You've got to allow your teammate who's faster than you round the outside. That is a move. No! No. Oh my god, I've only gone and done it, haven't I? Wow, I'm right up with them, and I've gone and spun it. I got too excited, and now Petrov's on my rear end. Oh my god, I'm so done. Why did I do that? Now Petrov's got the slipstream. This is now me down into 10th. Can I do it in these last 2 laps? Not if I take a line like that. No way am I going to get it like that. Come on. We can do this. I believe. 6.5 seconds. Can I gain 3 seconds per lap? Oh, well, there's no chance of Webber. Webber's off. But there's definitely a chance on my teammate. I had him in my sights, and that could have taken us both out. I don't think I would have been forgiven at the team. Come on. Push forward. We can do this. I believe we're already gaining on... got away from Petrov. This is late into this corner, but we have to extend the track. Come on, 4.9. We are gaining. This is brilliant. Come on. We've got to be late into these corners. Rosberg can't get past Kamui. It's going to be so tense at the end now. Come on. That's not the best line in the world. I was a lot faster on my lap when I was chasing after them, but then I felt like I had a chance. Come on. Let's find the car. We're going to push down all the buttons and just hope this corner is going to be crucial now. We're going to have to just dive that into that corner. Exit that nicely, but come on, Kamui, hold him up. He's now 4.8. I don't know if that's an gainage or not, but this is a slower sector. But Kamui Kobayashi now is having a battle with Nico Rosberg, and I think Kamui's come out on top, but that has actually helped me out so much. We need to come ahead of now Kamui. This is so valuable for me. The team will be shivering because they know Kamui is possibly going to lose a position, but if I can get them points, then the team will be happy, and Kamui... Oh, wow. We could end up getting the points we have at the moment, but it could be a straight swap. But now Nico Rosberg going around the outside there, having a lovely AI battle. That is what I want to see from the next F1 game, AI battles. But I've taken that corner very nicely now. It's going to have to be Slipstream City. We do this. Come on. It's got to be a title of the video, Slipstream City, if I remember. Oh, please. That's very close now. It's a 3-way battle for 7th when we had 6th with Kamui. And Nico Rosberg squeezing him out wide. That's 1 position gained. We're going to do it around the outside. No, we've done it, but we've extended the track very massively. But the stewards haven't said that's a legal overtake. Oh, we're on the last lap, the final time I'm doing this sector. But that was a nice first overtake. The second one I was extended because I didn't want to hit Kamui. But now if I can pull away from them, it will just show that Kubica is coming up. And in fact, I pitted on lap 4. I've done these tyres nicely. I wonder what the gap to Webber is. I could have had Webber if it wasn't for the unfortunate ongoings. But now it's all about keeping an eye on Kamui. Lewis Hamilton wins the Australian Grand Prix in his McLaren. But look at Kubica now. He's joining in the party. Come on, Kamui. Hold on to that position. You can see the time I've gained on Kamui Kobayashi already. That's unbelievable amounts of time. Push. Come on, boys. We can do this. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on, Kamui. Come on. This is. Oh, he's gained time. He's gained time. Surely now he's going to do it. It's all about now whether or not anyone. But look, there's another car gaining. So that just shows the time they're losing. We come across the line in a solid 7th position. We've scored some points. Not my fastest lap, the last one. But yes, pump that fist. We got 7th position after qualifying in 7th, having a few issues, spinning out. Only 2 flashbacks were needed. Could have had more, obviously. I would have done a lot better. But that is solid. We take a very, very nice 7th position, which gives us 6 points. And Kamui Kobayashi brings home 4 points for the team, so that's brilliant. Fernando Alonso wins the race apparently. I swear it said Hamilton, but he must have had a time penalty. But Lewis Hamilton was going to go from pole to win, but Alonso starting 5th, finishing 1st, and a good day out for Ferrari, especially for BMW Sauber. Jensen Button's down there, not very good for them. Let's see who was very high scoring. The Virgin of Luca Di Grassi, Timo Glock done pretty well. Hulkenberg had a shocker, and the HRTs actually beat 2 cars. So let's continue and let's have a look. So in the Drivers' Championship, we're down in 9th. We can't make that top 8, which is important now. And Kobayashi's there as well. We're ahead of Kobayashi and the Lotus, which is important for me personally. All having a nice battle with Renault and McLaren, so this could be tasty. Williams are there as well. But I would say we're up there in Mercedes as well if we can get some good points going. But that was a good show from myself and Kamui today. It was a really, really good race and I enjoyed it personally. But guys, all that's left for me to say is thank you for watching. My name is OTG. Smash that like button if you enjoyed and I will see you guys later. Bye. Guys,